that actually scared me. Ah! Get up! Oh god. Oh no. Can I break the box? Oops. Where is it? I can't see it. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I do not induce or entice animal cruelty. Why'd you push a barrel this way? Why are you pushing barrels this way? Are you stupid? Get back here. Hey you, hey. Are you serious? Can I not kill you? Are you dead? Can I pick you up? Workshop, that is not where I need to go. Let's see. Office is where I need to go. As you hear all the ruffling of papers. Workshop. Storage. This, I believe, is where I came from originally. Oh, whoa, that is so weird. So I just came from storage and I am right there, so I need to... Office, yeah. What is this? Right here. Found a locked door in the middle of the mine. Can I just... Oh, whoa, that is interesting. Okay. Oh, okay. Do I have to kill another dog? Hey, you! Oh, that scared me for a second. I thought I was gonna go like all, like sumo on me. Why does it keep going up there? I'm down here. I swear, if that's the same dog I killed, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Oh, what? Are you stuck now? And it'll just be like a montage of me killing dogs. What do? I can't even get to it. Oh, there we go. The controls are so weird. Hey, I landed a hit. This has to be like the least scariest thing ever, honestly. And another 7 more times. I might speed this up for you guys. Oh, come on. Stay dead. Jeez. Alright, so I am in the explosives, I believe. Okay, no, I am in that room. Oh, so I definitely don't need to be here. Workshop. Was I in the workshop? I don't think so. Office. Finally, a save station. A man, an old man, clutching something unseen. He is strange, and yet he is no stranger. Never seen before, still I know. This man before me is Howard. I call him Father. Ugh, what the hell? What just happened? I don't know if that was such a good idea. Well, probably not. Oh, fun reading. 15th August, 1945. Command bunker, emergency airstrip, Zulu weekly report. Another unremarkable week in Greenland. Regular supply shipment received. Standard emergency drills carried out. Routine runway maintenance completed. I have ordered maintenance be carried out twice weekly from here on in due to increased snowfall. 1 wounded. The one wounded figure is no cause for concern back in London. The Germans haven't extended their front line by 4,000 miles. 2 of my men were caught manufacturing cherry bombs in our workshop armory and succeeded in blowing off a couple of fingers. Ow! I take partial responsibility for this in that I allowed them access to the demolitions manual we keep in the storeroom, and I'm sure that's where they learned the ingredients. As a precautionary measure, I have now locked up that manual in the chest in my office and will keep the key on my person at all times. Needless to say, both men have been disciplined and the injured man has been sent home for medical care. I cannot help but think that a more suitable punishment would have been for him to stay here. But the matter is out of my hands. This base is so disconnected, sometimes I feel as if this war could end, and we might not ever hear about it out here. Supplies requisition order. Dynamite for excavation purposes, 7 bayonets, not necessary in my opinion, but procedure states that we should have full complement. 1 industrial ice pick for removing the dam ice that forms on the external hatch. 1 pair of reading glasses, category 7C. In order for myself, my glasses are in rather poor state of repair and could do with replacing. Reconditioning of the mine continues to progress. The structure is being fortified from potential bomb damage, and excavation of previously caved-in areas is going ahead. 1 point of curiosity is some kind of archaeological find, an artifact buried in the earth and discovered by one of the work teams. Later this evening, after martial duty, I shall take a closer look at the artifact. It appears to be man-made and may have working parts inside. I shall remove what looks like the front cover and see if I can't discover the source of the light which constantly emanates from it. Chief NCOM Major. Not more reading. Copenhagen Post, Monday, 17th August, 1930. Psychotropic deposits at the bottom of Death Mine. Researchers at the University of Copenhagen have suggested that mind-altering chemicals naturally sown into the rocks may be the cause of high suicide rates at Greenland Mine. The university, which has recently been conducting studies into isolated communities, first became interested in the works of the northwestern lead mines. They covered that even taking into account Greenland's naturally higher suicide rate, local figures for the last 100 years were abnormally high, at 46 deaths per 100,000 populace, compared to the nation average of 29. On further investigation, experts diagnosed in many of the miners symptoms in common with the earlier stages of paranoid schizophrenia. This has prompted researchers to hypothesize that the natural deposit of a lysergic acid, a pH 4 formula recently discovered to have hallucinogenic properties may be present in the rocks. Few locals were conclusive to this interview. Blech. But those who agreed to speak had their own explanation. Inuit spirits, known as the Turngate, live in mountains. The university is awaiting the results of chemical testing. Studies continue. Okay. Small key. An old artifact. Ew. So far in comparison with Amnesia, I like Amnesia more. I'm getting some lag at 30 to 32 frames a second. Big Book of Explosives. Time for notes. 1923 edition. Chapter 1.3 Black Match Fuse. The black match fuse is one of the oldest, simplest, and most reliable fuses used in modern pyrotechnics. It is easy to create, essentially consisting of just string and gunpowder, but be warned, the chemicals concerned will stain clothing, and as always, due to concern, is advised. Materials required. I'm going to write this down just because I don't want to have to refer back to notes. Didn't we read about Backstrin earlier? Alright, so materials required: string, gunpowder, Backstrin. The string should be coated with a thin layer of Backstrin, which acts as an adhesive. The string is then carefully rolled in the gunpowder and left to dry at least a couple of minutes before use. Chapter 2.1 Dynamite. Oh, I should probably make separate things. Alright, so this is Explosive Book. Black Match Fuse. And then Dynamite. And that is a phone. Invented by Alfred Noble in 1866, dynamite is commonly used in construction, mining, and demolition. I cannot read that today. It has provided for safer to handle than alternatives such as pure nitroglycerin, provided that it has been properly stored. Over time, the explosive components of dynamite, supposedly made safe by the presence of the diatomaceous in the earth, has a tendency to weep, making an old box of explosive liable to detonate on contact. Materials required: 1 part earth, 3 parts nitroglycerin, and a small amount of sodium carbonate. Text unreadable, and then simply form into short sticks and wrap in paper. Chapter 2.3 Trinitrotoluene TNT. Oh, that's the actual name of it? Interesting. TNT was first discovered in 1863 by German chemist Joseph Wilbrand, but it took some years before it yielded its true potential. This was because the difficulty of making it explode and the lesser detonation. My God, I cannot read. In comparison to dynamite, the main advantage was covered by the German Navy, who employed TNT's relative explosive stability in order to cause massive damage to British warships. Their torpedoes could be detonated inside ship's armor rather than exploding on contact, as did other shells. Chapter 2.6, Armstrong's Mixture. Armstrong's Mixture is included in this book as more of a point of interest than a viable chemical mix. The formula exists as somewhat of a legend in modern pyrotechnics, referenced by those knowledgeable enough to stay away from it as a death mix. Its incredible volatility makes it unsuitable for almost all potential applicants. Materials required. Okay, we're going to make death mix. I don't know if we actually make this one. It's been a while since I've seen anything on it. Red phosphorus. Barium. Alright. This mixture can be carefully and slowly mixed to minimize risk to the chemist. Sulfur can substitute for some or all of the barium. So, sulfur. To slightly decrease sensitivity. Okay. I may never get used to that, of course. So I'm going to end this part here, just because I've learned from last time, it does not save when I exit the game, unless I have a save station or I go through a door, apparently. So I'm going to leave it here, and I will get back to later.